in your Cash App. Buy a game. You know what I'm saying? And I done bought games from motherfuckers I don't even know. I done bought games from people I don't even talk to. I done bought games from people that I didn't even know was following me and I was following them. I read a tweet or something that they had and was like, yo, what's your Cash App, bro? Or, hit me up, right? And the thing is that, yeah, this bullshit with me, I know, I'm a man's man, right? Meaning that when a man think of a man, I'm that dude. But I do have emotions and feelings. You see what I'm saying? I do. I feel. And this shit hurt me, bro. Because if you actually knew my life, if you actually tracked my life, you would see what I've done for the YMCA with kids. You would see the money that I gave away in charity for basketball uniforms for a couple teams that I coached years back. And they call me and say, hey, kids need this. Boom. I'm buying uniforms. I'm buying shoes. I'm buying consoles for these kids. When they do good at school or for their birthdays and shit. So Z want to make a joke, right, with his immature ass. So I never heard the word mentee. Fuck nigga, mentee. Yes, they are called, I'm a mentor. They call mentees. And I'm still doing it today. And it's like, to accuse me of something like that. Oh, this shit hurt, but it is what it is. Because like I said, like I told Judy yesterday, I said the fuck nigga shit. But I didn't believe it. It's not like I believed in what I said. I'm just saying the shit because I was just tired of the buffoonery. And yeah, it might have been a bad take. It might have been a fucked up take. But for a motherfucker to open their mouth and call me a goddamn pedophile, bro, that shit goes against the core of my goddamn existence. Because I ain't done nothing in my life. But I don't have any children. I've never been married. I'm 48 years old. And I was making $90,000 when I graduated college at 23. So you can imagine what kind of money I make today. And I gave back. I still do it today. I give back. I give back to the community. And I only do shit for kids. That's it. Anybody will tell you. Yo, he done gave money to the YMCA for kids, activities. He done did this for this. Kids. Nothing but kids. So to call me a fucking pedophile, that shit hurt deep. But you know what? I didn't say nothing about it. That's why I didn't say nothing, Silky. Is because I was like, yo. And I backed off. Whether if that was right or wrong, I don't know. Well, if it's a fucked up decision not to say something immediately, I don't know. But you can see who I am today because I still fucking do it. I buy games for niggas I ain't never met, niggas I ain't gonna never meet. As a matter of fact, I was buying games for them fuck niggas on Z show when they was dogging me out. I was buying games for them anyway. So you don't know my fucking heart. You don't know who I am as a person. You took a fucking statement and you relegated me to a piece of shit based on that.
Hey, let me speak real quick. And
hey Doc, that's why I fuck with you, bro. Like real shit.
No disrespect, Doc, but I didn't relegate you to a piece of shit based on
I think you're talking about Z.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is you're deflecting the feelings,
bro.
Hey, hold on.
Can I get my time in here, actually?
Yeah, hey, Upper, just go ahead and put your hand up. It's Has turn, and then it's going to be Dot. Oh, Has, Beast, and Dot. Oh, sorry about that. Has, Behemoth, Beast, and Dot. Sorry about that.
Hey, I wasn't finished with my question real quick. I thought I got 12 seconds left.
Go for it.
All right, so who do y'all feel is a true leader in this community?
We don't have.
It ain't no leaders. It ain't no leaders. It ain't no leaders. We don't have one. Nobody is that. Ain't no goddamn leaders. Ain't nobody to look at.
Yo, it definitely is not Xbox University, bro. If you a fucking leader, you work to bring people together, bro. It ain't even no slander. Like, niggas like to call me a leader. I ain't nobody fucking leader, bro. I want to be an example, right?
Yep.
I'm here to serve, nigga, not be served.
So then why do people...
We established that when we first all came together in spaces and connected for the same cause, we established that there's no leader in our group.
And Doc, I just want to say this too. Any of those dudes that been talking shit about Doc, me, anybody that's not up here speaking, right? That's big shit. It's not even to get on no gangster, none of that. That's big shit because they can be, hold on, let me just say this.
Tell the truth, is what was the first message I ever sent you, dog?
Bro, they can be here right now. That's
no.
all I'm going to say to y'all, bro.
No. What I'm saying is,
Man,
Hey, we're getting off topic. Has, go ahead and get your shit off. Beast, I respect you. Doc, nothing but love for you. Upper, same for you and Puka.
Also, if y'all ain't got nothing else to say, just please drop down. We got some more people requesting to speak.
And also, Logical, I'm going to send you a co-host invite. I don't think you have anybody blocked, so we should still be good.
Hey, somebody else was before me, yo.
I ain't about to argue with you.
Hey, hold on. Wait a minute. Wait,
y'all. Wait.
Okay, look, I don't want to mute nobody, but I just want to say, my man Sticks has inboxed me and said he is the undisputed leader of the gaming community.
Undisputed fuck nigga of the community.
Facts. That's funny shit right there.
Hey, Haz, go ahead and get your shit off, bro.
All right, real quick. I'm going to try to take under 2 minutes. Might be 2 minutes and 30 seconds, but real quick. Number one, y'all, we got two hosts here. We got a host and a co-host. They are being fucking awesome. Be respectful of their time. Okay, y'all are out here trying to, like, get your shit out. Raise your hand. Do your thing. Be respectful of everybody's time. Number two, Upper, not sure what your problem is. Sounds like you're actually being disingenuous with this thing. Doctor, I don't know you, but you come out and then don't interrupt me, please. I'm just speaking. I will give you. You are free to respond as soon as I'm done speaking.
Calm down, though.
Upper. Let him finish. Upper.
Okay.
Yeah, let me just finish. I'm just saying. I think you're being a little disingenuous with your attacks.
You don't even understand the conversation.
Okay. Let me finish. If you could let me finish speaking, maybe you would see I understand the conversation a little more than you're trying to let on. Okay.
Okay.
So. Again, I think you're just being a little disingenuous with Doc here. Doc has actually made it fucking clear. Look, he was talking to a 17-year-old. I fucking dated a 30-year-old when I was fucking 17. I think we can all, every single person in this fucking space, agree that having sexual thoughts about a goddamn child is gross, disgusting, immoral, and honestly, you should be shot in the fucking head if you do. Like, I think we can all agree on that. We're not talking about like a 9-year-old or a 13-year-old. Like, we're talking about a 17-year-old.
Hey, Haz, for the record, we're talking about an 18-year-old.
Oh, shit. We're talking about an 18-year-old. We're talking about a full-grown fucking woman. We're trying to accuse some dude of being a pedophile because he was a little uncomfortable about the age.
Bingo.
Guess what? When I dated...
Wait. Not to interrupt you. I apologize for interrupting you. But are we seriously talking about an 18-year-old?
Yes.
Yes, it was an adult, not a fucking child. They lie a lot.
So... No. That's the thing.
What's the point? What the fuck are we talking about?
Hang on, buddy. Hang on. So, that's what I'm saying. Like, look, we can talk about age differences and shit like that, but at the end of the day, we're all here to fucking talk about gaming, right? Like, y'all are trying to attack everybody on a personal fucking level when they're just fucking doing their own thing. Let people do their fucking own things. You don't have that much of a life. Guess what? Y'all love these video games so much. Go and play them.
Speaking of gaming, I've been playing 2K the whole time y'all been in here bullshitting.
Hey, that's what's up. There you go. That's what's up. But, this is just kind of insane. Like, we're talking about a full-grown woman and a full-grown man. Like, what somebody does in their personal goddamn time is their personal goddamn time. You want to come at somebody for their gaming views? Go for it. But other than that, like, keep the shit real. Like, stop with all this fucking nonsense.
That's not what they're talking about, though, man. You gotta, like, I think what Doc said to somebody else, you really got to know more information before you say that shit, because that's not what they're talking about. That's
they're trying to accuse them being a pedophile.
Man, you got enough information, though, bro.
Again,
all right, so I'll do a quick recap. What we're talking about is the original context is they were criticizing Doc for dating an 18-year-old when he was about 27. And then from there, they kept going, and he made a comment when he said, if there's grass on the field, play ball. Then they said that was in relation to a 13-year-old. He said it's not. And again, the context was him dating an 18-year-old. You can go back and listen to the whole entire thing in its entirety on YouTube. It's by Z, whatever his name is, nxtgen720. So that's what I mean by context. Doc never said he was dating a 13-year-old, a 15-year-old, 16, or even 17. He said an 18-year-old. So let's just keep that in mind. That was the actual comment.
Hey,
I'm not trying to discredit Doc at all. I'm just saying that, like, me, I dated somebody, I was 17, I dated a 30-year-old. They had the same fucking thought about me. It's not about, like, I mean, from what I've heard from Doc, I don't know you. You seem like a cool dude. But, like, dude, that's something anybody would fucking have something with. If any of these, and I'm sure some of y'all are fucking 40-year-old grown men fucking sitting here on a Twitter space at 3 o'clock in the afternoon on a fucking Monday. But, like, I'm sure some of y'all, if y'all dated a fucking 20-year-old, y'all would probably fucking feel the same way. So, like, let's stop trying to fucking cast people as fucking pedophiles. There's fucking pedophiles out there.
Dog, I wouldn't date a 20-year-old. You got to calm down with these aspirations.
Upper. I get what you're saying.
You want to do, Upper? That's you, bro.
Yeah, I get.
I ain't talking.
Upper, I get what you're saying, but that is not illegal, and that is not a pedophile by any stretch of the imagination. He can walk into any police department in America and say, I'm dating an 18-year-old, and they will look at him and say, okay, get out of here. Why are you here? So let's not take our personal feelings into how we view dating an 18-year-old. When I was 18, I was attracted to chicks older than me. I've never been attracted to 18-year-olds, but that's me personally. That's my attraction. It's not against the law.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Good afternoon. So I just want to say this, too, and this is really for my bender and everybody else. Like, when I first saw the video, I didn't know what was going on. When I saw the video is definitely, as a father of 3 girls, it's definitely one of those things that's like, this sounds pedophilish.
But see, that's your context because you got daughters. But if you've had sons, you wouldn't feel that way. And that's the bullshit that I'm talking about in the video.
Hold on. My brother, we talked. That's why I said the video, listen to what I said. The video does, as a father of 3 girls, it does rub any man the wrong way when you have 3 baby girls, or even if you have 1, or even as just being a man in general, it does seem the wrong way. Now, with your explanations of everything that you've been saying today, and I DM'd you. I don't know if you got the message because I think you kind of put a pause on your account because of all the crap that was going on at the time. But I DM'd you right away. When I found out about the information, I found out from a source, and it doesn't matter where it came from. But I DM'd you on my feelings about that. And if you didn't get it, I'll re-DM it back to you because, like I said, I shot it to you right away. Because you know me, I go personal. I'll talk to you one-on-one. I don't do anything for entertainment. I'm just speaking from those who are coming from both sides and saying, hey, I saw the information, and when I heard it, it didn't seem right. But your explanation today and what you have given us today kind of gives me a calm sense of feeling about you. Now, I followed you already back in the past because we had our own one-on-one conversation. Let me say that. But I didn't hear to the greater detail than now. And I'll say when we had our conversation, it was about, we talked about Christ, and you know how I feel about Christ, about my love for Christ, and about trying to get to know everybody and try to bring anybody I can to Christ as much as I possibly can. So that's what started our venture. But with your conversation today, and I only say that because, again, there's a little bit of feeling that people coming up keep saying all this, you being disingenuous. In my opinion, I don't feel that you are. I feel that you are trying to explain the best way you possibly can of everything you can. And again, I am the person who is going to say I need to hear the messenger who's giving the message, because that does matter. It does matter. And so when I hear 4 other people who are not in Mindbender's corner or don't know him, or besides Beast, or don't have that type of relationship with him, and is saying these type of things about the person who's delivering the message, that has to be a factor. Because if we know there's a woman going around marrying guys and killing guys so they can take their money, and someone says, oh, he died, I got to know, hey, this woman's killed 3 other people, 4 other people that she married old people and took their money. It matters. Or a woman is claiming rape so she can just get the money. It matters. All that stuff matters.
I got a question for you, bro.
I don't, Beast. I'm gonna come back to that, Beast. And I'm saying that for everybody in here because I think we're, as a person who's just been listening the whole time and hearing everything. Yes, the crap that was said was scary. I will say this: the message of what you're presenting today provides clarity. I still think that people will still be on the fence because it was words that were said, and they would probably never say it themselves. But I myself, and this is my opinion, Mindbender, I can't speak for nobody else. We have provided clarity on points of everything that has happened, and people have come up and spoken that has given me additional clarity that this is not something that you're just trying to make it sound good, And I'm saying that because if everybody else gonna keep coming for this day and you're disingenuous on what you're saying, I disagree with them wholeheartedly. I think you're giving a good message on what you're trying to do and what you're trying to provide to the community. And Puka was right. You should have said this earlier.
Well, see, because here's the thing, right? Here's the thing, right? Real quick. Here's the thing. This your conversation. that I was having with Z and them that night was about this very thick question I'm about to ask you. And I really want you to be 100. I don't want you to think about how people gonna feel about you. I want you to ask this question for real. If you had 16-year-old sons and they were dating a 23, 24, 25, 26-year-old woman, you gonna pat them niggas on the back.
Now,
Don't front.
Hold on. Now you asked me to answer honestly. I wouldn't, because I know what that does for a boy. Hold on. So when everybody asks me, hold on, you asking logical. So anybody throw a comment in there like, boy, bruh, I got a son who's 12.
No, I said, bro, because I need to comment to all the shit you've been saying.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, my bad.
Hey, 1 second, logical. 1 second. After you go, we need to go down to Dot, Behemoth, then K Mega, then Sarcasm.
Yeah. As a man, like you said, in the mindset in the world, I know what that does to young boys. I know the mindset, it tears them up in a different way. They cannot focus in the ways that they need to make the best decision they can with their own life, because they'll be thinking through their penis.
Okay, what I'm saying though is right.
Can I give a 30 seconds?
What I'm saying is this though, right? What I'm saying though is right, is that you have to be real about life, right? You have to be real about. Wait a minute, bro. Let me finish, brother. Let me finish my statement. You missing my point if you don't let me finish.
Hold on.
Wait a minute, bro. Here's my.
Hold on, my brother. I hate to mute you, brother, and I'm only doing this. And I didn't mute the whole group. I just muted you for just a second. The point is, you got to let me make my point. You said this earlier, and then when people cut you off when you were trying to make your point, I wanted you to continue making your point because I was trying to hear you out. So I want you to give me that opportunity too. As you know, as men, we cannot be satisfied with any child having sexual intercourse with an adult at any point in time, because with the things that they say to that child is terrifying for a child to be heard. And so, as I think that way as my son, I think that wholeheartedly and probably 100 times more for my daughter. And so, if you ask those questions, and don't let nobody else answer that for you, or your own opinion or own feelings about that. I will not congratulate my son for doing it. I will not. It's just not who I am.
I respect that. Let's go over.
Let me answer that.
Can I finish what I was going to say?
Hold on. Let me answer.
I was just going to step down.
No problem. Let me answer real quick.
Go.
The thing is this: in human behavior, in the nature of our creatures, men find value in woman's chastity. Men women find value in the amount of women men have slept with, because that makes him desirable and she wants him. So here's the thing. No. You don't have to believe that, brother. But I'm telling you, it's the fucking truth. Okay? It's the truth. Because if you look at all these women out here, every woman out here is after the same man. The same 10% of men. Now, if you think that this dude who's making $500,000 a year or $1 million a year driving a car, big old house, if you don't think that he done slept with a ton of women, but you still want him, that goes to the nature of who we are. Now, you don't have to believe me, but that's a fact. So here it is right here. Is that when I asked you that question, I'm asking you because that was the core of the conversation with me and Z. Is because he was bragging about being 15 and dating a woman that was 21 and got her pregnant. And I flipped it on him. And I said, well, what if your daughter was like 16 and dating this way? Man, my daughter wouldn't be doing no shit like that. But wait, it was okay for you. See, that's the double standard shit that all these little young women out here are growing, are fighting. These are the rights that they're fighting for that they shouldn't have to fight for. Because we got this male chauvinistic double standard bullshit. It's meaning that if it's good enough for the goose, it's goddamn good enough for the gander. So stop with the bullshit. Because you know what? Wait a minute. Let me finish. Because here's the thing. Is that you only hear that shit from men with daughters. And you want me to tell you why they think that way? Is because they knew when they was younger out here in these streets, they was trifling. They was cheating. They was fucking every girl they could, treat them wrong. But now they have daughters and they like, oh shit, wait a minute. Niggas don't treat my baby girls like that. I don't believe in that. But you did when you had somebody else's daughter ass in the air.
Yeah, hey, we got all that. And I respect that, Doc. I respect exactly what you said. I'm just going to go down to Dot, then Behemoth. They've been waiting for at least 20 minutes.
Oh, okay. I just want to say, Doctor, you're not a pedophile, right? I know you're not a pedophile at all because you just told me straight up that, hey, she was 18. That's all I need to know. I don't know who's saying you are a pedo or whatever. They're fucking clowns. Anything else, shit's fucking... crazy to me. I don't know what's going on in here, bro. I had believed that you dated a 17-year-old. Now it's 18. Like, bro, what's going on? It's not making any sense to me.
Can I make 2 points real quick, and I'll step down some more people can step up?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. Number one, I think, you know, we in this community, I see more Xbox people in here than ponies. We need to not be spreading fucking misinformation. We want to call out pedophilia, like in gaming and in our own community,
Politics,
every
everything.
day. 110 fucking %. But what we are not going to fucking do, what we should not do, is lower ourselves to fucking start throwing false accusations at people that we don't agree with. Get out of your feelings, get off the fucking app, and go outside. There's a real world out there. You don't need to slander people on the internet because you feel insecure about yourself. That's number one. Number two, though, and I will say, as somebody who was 17 and dated somebody who was fucking 30 years old, that was way my senior, I don't agree with it. And if it was my kid, and I found out my kid was dating a fucking 30-year-old, I'd go and fucking knock that fucking 30-year-old out. Be like, who the fuck you think you do? What the fuck you think you're doing touching my fucking kid? But, you know, I'm not saying it's wrong for an adult and an adult to be together, but I'm just saying my personal perspective, nothing on you, Doc, you're totally fine. Like, I've always been attracted to older. Some people are attracted to younger, whatever, as long as they're both adults, that's cool. But, like, me, like, I'm kind of the same way. Like, if it was my kid, I'd knock a dude out. But
well, let's say this: I didn't even know the 18-year-old that I dated. When I met her, I was taking some courses at Sacramento State. So she was coming out of the building. I was coming out of the building. She was going to her car. I was going to my car.
So when I shared a look, and you guys just
shared a look, start talking, and then she told me later. She's like, "Well, I'm actually 18 years old." Yeah. And I was like,
"Look, I'm not smashing you. I'm not trying to bash you at all. Like, I mean, I've dated plenty of people that are older, so like, you know, that's fine. But like, I'm just saying, like for me, if it was my kid, I understand where some people are coming from, being like, yo, that's my kid. But like, y'all got to remember, like, everybody in this space, like, everybody's situations are different. We all have our personal fucking opinions. We all have our viewpoints. But at the end of the day, nothing illegal has occurred. Nothing bad has fucking occurred. Like, so I don't hear any accusals of rape or anything like that. So like, y'all need to stop like this pedophilia bullshit, spreading lies about people in this goddamn community. Y'all need to cut it out with that shit.
It's not an entire tactic. Hold on, politically right now, that's being used. Do you remember the black judge that just got on the Supreme Court? They used that against her. They said she was a pedophile fucking person and how she I mean, come on, dog. This is such a tired ass tactic, and I can't believe this shit. But see, the thing is, they know how powerful the tactic is. They know how powerful it is. That's why they use it.
I'm gay, and I've been attacked with that shit my entire fucking life, and I like older men. So like, trust me, I get the whole I get the tactic. I saw that shit with Justice Jackson, and it was fucking bullshit. You know, but that's what I'm saying. Like, everybody in this community needs to fucking behave better. We all fucking act like fucking kids all the fucking time, going after each other, when really we should all just be fucking talking about what we enjoy. Like, if you're so angry in life that you need to get on Twitter and fucking call somebody a pedophile just because you feel some kind of fucking way, you need help. You need fucking help, dude. Like, y'all need to take a step the fuck back.
I think if you're calling two adults pedophiles, then that's the problem. You gotta check yourself. But I agree with that. That doesn't make any sense.
We ain't talking about like a dude and a child here. We're talking about a full-grown man and an adult woman. She's 18. Like, I wouldn't call her grown yet, but you know, I mean, she's still got shit to learn. But she's a grown woman. She knows what her body does. She knows what she wants to do. Like, that's on her. We're all attacking this dude for like, I mean, she made that choice too. Like, we're all attacking this dude. Like, y'all want to go after it? Go after your local.
I've been saying that shit for years. If they're both adults, they both consented to, hey, let's do the nasty. It doesn't make sense. He's not a pedophile. Who's calling this man a pedophile? They're fucking insane.
Hey, Doc. I told y'all in the beginning, man. Like, and it's not even no console war bullshit. It's dudes that are PlayStation fans that dudes like me and Doc smack the fuck up. They can't defeat us in no gaming debate, so they look for anything they can to smear you. And this is just real fucking shit. I invite anybody from fucking Sticks to the bitch ass sumos. Matter of fact, I ain't gonna get disrespectful. To anybody that's a PlayStation fan, nigga, you can debate me on anything. I done went to these dudes' spaces.
It ain't just PlayStation fans
Hold
that was calling
on,
this
dog.
man a pedo. It was Xbox niggas too.
Nah, my nigga. Let me say what I gotta say. You already know how I do, bro. I'm gonna let you say what the fuck you want to say, but this need to be said, nigga. I done debated everybody. From the nigga they all want to be like, Optimus Cole. I done debated all these niggas. Not one can prove me wrong on no game and shit. Doc either. So they look for ways they can try to hurt you. It's calling you pedophile, saying you hit fucking kids, saying you don't like women, saying you homophobic. They do this shit. So I got y'all's attention. I want to direct y'all's attention to that fucking Titantron at the top, right? While we questioning this shit, there's a whole ass fucking racist dude, an Asian dude that dropped like 100 fucking N-bombs. Niggas like King Flash, niggas like Sick Humor, niggas like Sumo, they welcome him back. Look at that shit at the top. So y'all want to question people? So you're right, sir. It's not just PlayStation niggas. It's not just Xbox niggas. This shit is not a console war. It's good, morally correct-minded people versus fucking dumbasses. You want to try to call this man a pedophile with no proof. You ain't filed no charges. You ain't called no FBI. You ain't turned them in, right? But you got a whole ass racist in front of you saying welcome back, all because he's an asset to the PlayStation community. You niggas is clowns that do that shit. And Logical, when you were talking, bro, I respect you to a great degree, but I'm gonna keep it hot. The reason shit with me and University went left was because when I heard that nigga Esteban, I forgot his fucking name. He went in his space, and that nigga told University apparently that I had Doc in my space, and he was like, oh, he got him in there for real, XYZ. Remember, University and Esteban was both in my fucking space.
They was in the space with us talking to me.
Hold on, Doc. Let me tie it together. You know, they were both in the fucking space. It went left because when I went in y'all space that day, Logical, and I was trying to holler at University, you did what you did to Doc early, and that's dangerous as a co-host. And you're talking about something sensitive. You don't want to mute the person it's about. You kind of want to, talk to them and say, okay, I'm gonna say this.
Hold on, B. Pause just for a second.
Hold on. You're gonna do it. You're doing it now. Hold on.
Hey, Beast, 1 second, Beast. I'm gonna mute everybody for 1 second. Hey, so what we're gonna do, Beast, finish up, and then we gotta go down to Behemoth. So Beast, go ahead, get your shit off real quick, and then we're gonna go down to Behemoth. He's been waiting.
Yeah, but let me respond there really quick.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. Go ahead, Beast. And I'll follow real quick because it's super important.
I appreciate that shit. No, and there's no disrespect to you, right? Because I fuck with you to a good degree. When I was trying to talk to the nigga University, like, bro, did you say this and did you say that? Because he was telling everybody that, I'm a check Beast. Bro, you know who the fuck I am. Don't ever come out your mouth like that, nigga. And that's on real shit. So I went to holler at the nigga, and then he didn't hear me because he was in the fucking woods. I don't know what the fuck this nigga was doing. I only heard like 25% of what that nigga said. And so when he was like, what did he say? You muted me. You was like, hold on. You either muted me or you was like, hold on, doing that shit right there. And we couldn't really hear each other. And so he was like, oh, what did he say? I don't got to fuck with you, got to fuck with. And he kicked me. And that's because you interjected instead of letting me and that nigga talk. And that's when that nigga University after that went on that whole tangent saying he lives in fucking Atlanta or whatever. Bro, when was you in that party? J-Rock had his Halo thing. He had his Halo party. University was in there. He was in there the whole fucking time.
He was in there with you and me and didn't say shit.
I said, nigga. I was like, yo, you good? He was like, I'm good. I don't know who I'm talking to. I'm like, nigga, so you know my voice. Are you good? He was like, yeah, I'm good, bro. Motherfucker ain't say shit else the whole fucking time. And this was a couple of weeks ago. And when that nigga left, he was like, I got to go somewhere or whatever. I was like, don't worry, y'all, because Umbra was in there. J-Rock was in there. It was a bunch of us. I was like, don't worry. I ain't going to shoot niggas in the elevator. I said that shit before he left. And he was just quiet. He ain't say shit at all. So this is what I'm saying. All that fake bitch pussy shit he doing, and no, not to be disrespectful, that man was off of fucking Twitter in the party with me and ain't say shit to me. That man is scary.
That's fact. I was there.
That nigga scary because I will check that nigga on whatever. Mr. I got a girl, Mr. I got a wife. But in Moni's inbox, Mocha's inbox, every female's inbox. He even tried to thirst fucking Sarah Bond. This nigga don't want to debate with nobody.
Okay, so hold on, my brother.
I'm gonna lend credibility to what Beast is saying. Hold on, bro. The reason why you don't like me, hold on, bro. The reason why you don't like me is because he liked Rose first, right? He liked Rose.
No, we not going. Let's do this. I ain't gonna put nobody on anything. Hold on,
bro. Come on,
no, you're not. What you? Hold on. So I
don't. Everybody just to gain control back of the space.
Right. I want to get back on topic. I don't want to stray too far, but what we can't do is just spew accusations without. Mind bending. That's what we've been talking about the whole time, is spewing out accusations without context or facts. I'm trying to prevent that. I want to. Some B said earlier. I want to make sure I've never disrespected mind bender in no kind of way, publicly or privately, on any spaces. And I know what space you're talking about, Beast. When you jumped in and y'all tried to have a conversation, that was a conversation between you and Uni, and it got disrespectful between you and Uni. Beast, we have never unfollowed each other because of your differences. I've jumped in your space and I've had conversations with you through daily. Uni is my boy, but we had conversations. He knows I ain't unfollowing or disliking anybody because he disapproves of someone else. That's not who I am. Logical is logical. I'm a like and kick with whomever I feel as though I feel to do so. And I hope when I ask for that respect for anyone else, don't disrespect me for someone else, and I would never disrespect you for someone else or claim to dislike you or disown you for someone else. It's just not who I am. I'm a grown man. Pick and choose on who I like and who I dislike. And I know that's probably not what you're referring to. And I just want to clear up the gaming night. When we stuck to gaming night, because we wanted to game as gamers. Let's leave it at that. Y'all asked, hey, we not doing this. We cutting that off. Y'all both said that, and y'all cut it off. And y'all mind business there. We was playing games. It was quiet. We was hollering about shooting each other. Beast, I remember shooting you in the face a lot of times. Every time you woke up, I killed you. And you was like, bro, you got mad at me. But that's just how it was. We were talking about gaming, and we left it at gaming at that. And it's kind of like brother was saying last time. We got to get on his Twitter and treat it the same way if we're talking about gaming, to keep it gaming and not disrespectful. And I get to this point where we got to bring up stuff that was cool, because that was a cool night. None of that stuff was brought up. We were just shooting each other, laughing, hitting each other with hammers. So let's keep it at gaming. And so let's not also make accusations when we don't have no facts to back these things up. I can't say that Uni did. I can't say Uni didn't like her. I won't say that. But what I won't do is throw out stuff that, as him as a man, if he wanted to approach her because he liked her and then she liked you, that's just how it is. He was a man. He approached a woman that he thought was beautiful, and he wanted to do what he wanted to do. But what we ain't gonna do is what we've been talking about the whole time. Mindbender is talking about people throwing out outlandish things about you, and then we have nothing to back it up or say that, or that person is given the opportunity to defend himself in any sort of way. Because we are here, and I think for most people here are listening to you speak and give your opinions, brother, and we are making a different opinion about what we heard about that video, because obviously it wasn't good enough based on the points you have brought up today and based on the other people that have supported your opinions and when you brought it up today. So let's not do that.
Hey, Logical. I also want to add that the space that they're referring to with Uni being in there with them, I was actually in that space as well. And it was after Doc left that Uni started going off on him. And Doc was the speaker in that space. So